What if I told you that the key to attracting younger women isn't what you think? Forget everything you've been told about attraction. This isn't about money. It's not about looks. And it's definitely not about pretending to be someone you're not. It's something deeper, something primal, something wired into female psychology that most men go their entire lives without ever understanding. And today, you're about to become one of the few who do. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal 7 types of older men that younger women find irresistibly attractive. Not surface-level traits, but deep psychological triggers. And once you understand this, something shifts. Because suddenly, you're not competing anymore. You're operating on a level younger men simply can't reach. So ask yourself, are you ready to become the man younger women secretly think about? Let's begin. Number 7, the mentor figure. Have you ever noticed how a young woman looks at a man who seems like he has answers? Not just answers to random questions, but answers to life. There's a certain way her eyes light up, a mix of curiosity, admiration, and something deeper, almost like she's standing in front of a door and you might be the one who knows how to open it. That's the power of the mentor. You're not just older, you're experienced, grounded, calm in situations where others panic. You've been through things she hasn't even imagined yet. And when you speak, there's a quiet certainty in your voice. You don't need to be loud to be heard. That alone is magnetic. Because here's the truth. Younger women crave emotional structure. They crave direction. They crave a man who can help them make sense of a chaotic world. And when she's around you, she doesn't just feel heard. She feels guided. She feels like she's growing. And that feeling is addictive. Because when a woman associates you with growth, clarity, and emotional safety, she keeps coming back again and again and again. Number 6, the self-made man. There's something about a man who has already walked through fire and come out stronger. Not someone who talks about success, but someone who has lived it. You don't need to prove anything. Your story speaks for you. The setbacks, the risks, the failures, the wins. Every scar you carry tells a story of resilience, and younger women can feel that. To her, you represent something powerful. Stability, not just financial stability, but emotional stability. Direction, certainty. You're not guessing your way through life. You've built something, and that creates a sense of security that's hard to ignore. Because when she looks at you, she doesn't see potential. She sees proof, and that's rare. Your confidence isn't loud. It's earned. Your presence isn't flashy. It's grounded. And that kind of energy doesn't chase. It attracts. Number 5, the enigma. This is where things get interesting. Because despite what most people believe, attraction isn't built on predictability. It's built on curiosity, mystery, the unknown. And as an experienced man, you have layers, depth, a story that isn't revealed all at once. You don't rush to explain yourself. You don't overshare. You don't try to impress. And that creates something powerful. Intrigue. She starts to wonder, what's he thinking? What has he been through? What is there that I don't see yet? And the human brain is addicted to unanswered questions. So every conversation with you feels like opening a new chapter of a book she can't put down. But here's the key. You don't play games. You simply allow things to unfold naturally. You reveal just enough to keep her leaning in. And that tension, that curiosity, pulls her closer without you ever chasing. That's the power of the enigma. Number 4, the creative visionary. There's something incredibly attractive about a man who sees the world differently. Not just reacting to life, but shaping it, creating it. Whether it's through business, art, strategy, or ideas, your mind works in a way that stands out. While others see problems, you see possibilities. While others follow paths, you create them. And that signals something very powerful. Intelligence. And intelligence is one of the strongest drivers of long-term attraction. Because when a woman is around you, she doesn't just feel entertained. If fi for me shaitan she brain fin chaint, di ting to or fa we kind deri kind di comstay. She feels inspired. You challenge the way she thinks. You show her perspectives she never considered. And suddenly, life feels more exciting around you, more dynamic, more alive. That spark, that creative energy, it's unforgettable. Number 3, the adventurous spirit. Let's be honest, most people don't live. They exist. But not you. You've seen things, experienced things, traveled, explored, taken risks. And that creates a different kind of presence. When you talk about places, it's not theory, it's memory, emotion, story. And to a younger woman, that's incredibly attractive. Because with you, life isn't routine, it's an experience. You're not just a partner, you're a guide into a bigger world. You know where to go, what to do, how to make moments unforgettable. And more importantly, you create shared experiences. And shared experiences create emotional bonds faster than anything else. Trips become memories, moments become stories, and those stories become attachment. That's why the adventurous man isn't just exciting, he's unforgettable. Number 2, the reliable partner. This might surprise you, but one of the most attractive traits isn't charm, looks, or humor. It's reliability. In a world full of inconsistency, being dependable is rare. Most people say things they don't follow through on. They disappear when things get difficult. They avoid responsibility. But you show up. You do what you say you'll do. You stay steady even when things get messy. And that creates something incredibly powerful: trust. She knows she can count on you, emotionally, mentally, practically. And when a woman feels that level of security, she relaxes. She opens up. She invests. Because she's not constantly questioning where she stands. Reliability builds safety. Safety builds intimacy. And intimacy builds love. That's why this trait alone can set you apart from almost every other man. And finally, number 1, the gentleman. This is where everything comes together. Because being a gentleman isn't about grand gestures. It's about consistency, respect, calmness, emotional control. You don't react impulsively. You don't create drama. You don't need validation. You operate with quiet confidence. You listen. You understand. You respond, not react. And in today's world, that's rare, because many men lack emotional maturity. But you've developed it. And that shows in the small things. The way you speak, the way you handle conflict, the way you make her feel valued without trying too hard. And when a woman experiences that, she feels something she doesn't often feel: peace. And peace is one of the most addictive emotions in relationships, because it means she can be herself. No games, no chaos, no pressure, just presence. And that's what makes a true gentleman unforgettable. Now here's what you need to understand. None of these traits require you to become someone else. They're already within you. They've been shaped by your experiences, your struggles, your growth. You don't need to fake anything. You just need to step into it. Because younger women aren't attracted to older men despite their age. They're attracted because of it. Your age is your advantage. Your experience is your edge. And your presence is your power. Most men try to impress. But you simply show up as who you've become. And that's what makes you different. That's what makes you magnetic. So embrace it. Stand in it. And let the right woman be drawn to it naturally. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and drop a comment telling me which of these 7 traits you connect with the most. Because your response shapes what we create next. And if you're ready to go deeper into the psychology of attraction, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay aware, stay grounded, and stay in your power.